Guys, the new update is here, and today I'm going to show you what change the new bounce through would be. The Broman's so much more satisfying. Plus, it's also a lot easier to use since the weak spot requirement was removed and the bounces are now so much more consistent, even though the bounce trigger chance was reduced. If you want to know what changed about the bounce itself, you can check out my Kim video explaining about the bounce changes here. That being said, let's get right into it. Let's talk about bounce. What is bounce? You can see it on this underline words here. Bounce to hit a random enemy within 15 meters radius, then bounce again. Each bounce deals damage equal to 40% of weapon damage if no target is available. Bounce to the environment. This effect is non-elemental. The additional damage can crit strike weak spots and will decay with distance. Let's talk about what the new Brahminy does. 60% chance to trigger bounce on hit, 35% bounce damage against players. Bounces plus 2. This is what that means. Normal bounce only bounce to times, but it is for times with the Brahminy hitting the environment can also trigger bounce. Damage decreases by 30%, 95% against players. I'm pretty sure this only works on cars. Vehicle for PvP doesn't really matter in PV. Bounce weak spot priority plus 100%. This does not mean you will 100% bounce to the weak spot. Let me trigger bounce. Damage decreases by 30%, 95% against players. I'm pretty sure this only works on cars. Vehicle for PvP doesn't really matter in PV. Bounce weak spot priority plus 100%. This does not mean you will 100% bounce to the weak spot. Let me explain. Let's say I am a target. The bounce can hit me in the head, body, or legs with equal priorities. That means there's a 33.3% chance to hit each of these parts. This is just an example. I don't know the actual percentage of the priorities. If we add 100% to the weak spot priority, that means the head now has a 66.6% chance to get hit by bounce, but 66.6 plus 33.3 plus 33.3 does not equal to 100%, which is why we need to subtract our total chance of 100 with the weak spot chance and redistribute the percentage, which gets us these numbers. Don't understand, it's okay. It just means the head is now more likely to be hit by your bounce. Note it will always be hit by your bounce. What about key gear? Which one do we use? Brahminy bounces for times already without key gear. Let's try hot dog. Short, we now should have 6 bounces. We now have 6 bounces. Indeed. Now let's try sharp black pants. Remove all mods so damage doesn't change. We now should have 8 bounces because 2 times is the base bounce, which for as you can see we have bouncers. That means we're going to use sharp blade pants. What about calibration? Honestly, only the 2 times weak spot surface that matters. For Brahminy we can use portable style, stabilized style, and frugal style.
She's vulnerable now.
My
My beautiful baby daughter, asleep in my arms, reunited with me once again. Because dreams are forever, you see.
Mommy?
Don't allow intruders in my laboratory! My data, my samples, my research! You ignorant fool! You will never understand the beauty of Stardust!
Well, that takes care of Dr. Mannheim. But still no sign of Eve or Kelly. They must have been taken somewhere out of fragments of Eve's memories. Right to this door. What is this place?
Here is a safe place. No one to disturb the children's dreams. Yes, here, right here. Kelly, my darling. Come to mommy. Kelly, my darling child. Rest here. I'm here. An uninvited guest. Tell me, do you dream?
My God, it's Eve.
No one can wipe away dreams.
The Mother of Life is immune to damage because of the polarized source. source.
My beautiful baby daughter, asleep in my arms, reunited with me once again. Because dreams are forever, you see?